Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Hawkeye. You know what I'm loving about, well, I'm loving a lot of things about this series, to be honest, but one thing that I'm actually kind of liking is for the brief time that I am actually watching these episodes, I'm actually kind of feeling like I'm celebrating the holidays. I know that sounds stupid, but you know, obviously, as most of you know, I moved, you know, everything's a little bit different. And I, you know, during the holiday season, am not really, I didn't really have time to actually celebrate or anything like that. So this is kind of giving me a little bit of the holidays that I, you know, pretty much missed. But I am so excited. I've loved the first two episodes. I have faith that that love will continue on. So let's get into it. Oh.
It's impossible. You have to learn to jump between two worlds. By watching. It's more about speed than size. Uncle will take you home after class. In back.
Oh wow. She's got a... Okay. Huh. Oh boy. Oh, don't tell. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my god. Okay.
I was about to clear your name from the suit until you decided to crash through the skylight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell her she hurt your feelings, but apologize for pretending that that was a gift for her.
Okay, wait, it's so bad. I need that. Just, okay? See.
A little communicating and listening.
Uh-huh. Yep.
What?
Oh boy. Well, this is all sorts of bad.
She asked what you're doing here, Clint Barton. Riding a unicorn.
Learning about trust.
You rely too much on technology. Now she needs your hearing aid.
Oh.
You might find you better off without it. How do you know?
Because he's dead.
So Ronan is
Oh
dead.
my god.
And the person who killed him is dead.
Oh my god.
Maya, no! I didn't know what it was when I put it out. I swear.
Now's not the time to be scared. We're gonna get out of this. You go back to living your life. Let's wait for my signal.
How did you do that? Clint!
Go!
I am feeling so many things right now. Oh, yes, get him with teddy bear. Oh! She's gonna get you with a unicorn. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Smart on her part. Wow. I mean, he's got his bow and arrow, okay? I mean, sorry about it, but... Oh! Oh! Oh, ow. Wow. Wow. Yeah! Oh my god. You know, these two are some agile fuckers, you know that?
Oh, can we take this one? Man, this thing's beautiful.
No, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Not smashing a 72 Challenger, come on.
I'm not hearing you. You drive.
Oh no! All right, team. Oh no!
Definitely not this one.
Alright, you don't have to say definitely
This
like
one
that. Alright,
is
how about
too
this one?
dangerous.
This one fine?
Hey, be careful.
What in the world?
Arrow? You know, this would be a lot easier if we were facing the other way.
You were facing the other way.
Yeah, just that. Hey, we're communicating.
More on the same wavelength than like communicating, but. Oh! 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 Oh!
There are 4 arrows more dangerous than that one.
Oh no, not the Christmas trees!
Merry Christmas.
The Merry Christmas! Whoa! I'm obsessed with this
What is
scene.
that one called?
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The Challenger gets totaled anyway. Aim high. Bring the arrow down on him.
I don't know what the plan is. This is just a normal arrow.
And then I get what you're saying.
Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! That was amazing! With the Pym air! Oh my god!
You do not want to see what this arrow does.
This is amazing! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh! Not good. Not good. Slightly painful. I feel like hitting that wasn't pleasant. You know what I mean? A little bit.
Oh, we gotta walk the dog.
You're not wrong. Call yourself one of the world's greatest archers.
I'm not lying. I wasn't sure how to do it.
Probably should walk the dog. What do you think?
I love them.
You're cooked up all day.
I love them. I love them. But that was so sweet for her to hear that. Oh my god. There's a lot of emotions going on right now. Okay.
Nathaniel, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh.
Is everything okay? Where's Mama?
Oh.
Yeah, it's tonight is movie marathon night. That's right. Our ugly Christmas sweater party. You ready for that? Nathaniel?
Don't say he's crying or something.
Boy,
Don't say he's crying.
I tell you, I miss you so much.
Okay.
I'm gonna be there, buddy. Hey, you know I'm gonna be there. Like I said, I'm so happy to hear your voice. Daddy's gotta go, okay? I love you more. Goodbye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Oh.
Can I get some more coffee, please?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
What's that on his head?
It's your head. Wings. Like a hawk. That's a nature. That's on your forehead. You can't say who Ronan is because it's someone close to you, isn't it? It's your job to keep their secret.
My wife would divorce me if I put something like this on.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, I'm not a role model.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm not a role model to anyone.
we're gonna unpack this.
You stuck around even though I screwed up. And now you're stuck. As far as I'm concerned, we're in this together.
Oh.
Okay. You'd have to name this dog, you know.
Sure. Pizza dog.
Is the dog's name gonna be Pizza?
He picked up on any tension, which tried to stab him in the face to prove he was lying. He parried like a pro.
You tried to stab your mother's fiance in the face.
Plus, he has everything to gain from Vermont staff. Bishop Security has a huge criminal database. There's gotta be info on the tracksuits and Jack in there.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Somebody's home.
Let me see what I can pull up on Jack.
Woo!
Don't move.
No! Oh my god, every single time this show like ends, I don't even think it could possibly be the ending. I don't know. I just want it to continue, I guess. I have no idea. Oh my goodness, what an emotionally filled episode. That's on with so many characters and so many different things. So obviously in this episode we meet Maya. I believe that is what they referred to her as. I apologize if I'm getting it wrong. Sometimes it's really hard. Like sometimes I try to like repeat names to myself like as soon as they say it in a show to like help me remember it when I get to the post episode thoughts. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what a wonderful opening showing her life, what she's had to overcome, her struggles. I loved what her dad said, and I know that I don't know who might agree with the sentiment, but when she says, why am I not going to a school for deaf kids? Why am I going to, you know, a regular school? And the way he said, you know, it'll make, I don't know if he actually said this exactly, but like, it'll make you stronger and you're going to have to learn how to jump from world to world. And I love that attitude you know, with this entire thing. I really, truly love it. I love you know, the idea that, you know, she has to learn how to be a bit stronger, and it is not fair. It's not fair that you have to kind of probably work twice as hard, and but prepping her for kind of the real world and making her strong is probably a significant part of who she's become and why she is so, I think, passionate about finding his murderer. And I loved how they were able to just establish all of that with just a few moments. I don't know. I just really, yeah. I like that a lot. The other thing, so that was emotional in and of itself, but then we're really peeling back this, or showing this wound of Clint and what he did as Ronan. And I loved this episode because we're getting kind of, you know, I talked about, I really wanted to get confirmation on more so how he felt about Ronan, what that meant, everything like that. And it just puts the first two episodes very clearly in perspective of how he feels. He feels that he is not a hero because he went down this dark path. And he murdered. And it, you know, did the people that he murdered do bad things? Were they criminals? Were they possibly murderers themselves? You know, we have I don't know each and every individual, but you know, that seems to be the idea. However, does that really make it okay for him to go and slaughter them? You know, and that I love that he now has to like deal with that. And he was never, I mean, let's be real, he was never somebody who really was in the limelight or wanted to be in the limelight. He is a stealthy, you know, like he just tends to be very more in the shadows than anything else, and they talked about that significantly in this episode as well. However, it's so, I don't know, I find it to be very interesting. It's just very interesting that we're seeing a guy who did something while he was in probably, I assume, the darkest moments of his life. I mean, let's be real, he lost his whole family. And at the time of him doing everything like that, I mean, he didn't have the foreknowledge that it was possible they could ever come back. And the way that he said that Black Widow, that Natasha, was the one who defeated Ronan. I mean, it was the moment that you know, that in Endgame, right? And it's just so, it was her friendship that kind of brought him back. And I think it's very clear how badly, and as much as, I mean, I know he loves his family. Well, I mean, that's obvious, but it's just, and he wants to be with his family, but I think it was just, it's becoming so very clear that he wanted to be the one to sacrifice himself. And one of the, I mean, most tragic moments of Endgame is their scene, and this is a weird thing to say. I feel like in the grand scheme of things, and within like superheroes that have really cool abilities, or, you know, whatever, the characters like them get overshadowed a lot. And as weird as this sounds, I was very, very happy that they got such a iconic and although very heartbreaking and tragic scene in Endgame. The two of them, this friendship that has been there since the beginning. And it's got to be so hard for him to deal with the things that he's done. And I'm sure he believes that he should be punished. I think right now he's really kind of, I mean, I think he's mostly in this situation like concerned about Kate and wanting to really clear her name from this, because whatever they want with Ronan, that's him. You know, I cannot imagine what would happen to him if something as much as, like, you know, Kate's like, I'm the one who messed up and you're staying in New York, you know, like, if something happened to Kate because of what he did as Ronan before, you know, like, ugh. And you just see why he's so uncomfortable. He is so uncomfortable with the idea that somebody idolizes him. And the enthusiasm of Kate. Oh God, I love the dynamic of this whole thing. And the tone is killing it. I've talked about the tone before. The tone is killing it because we have fun, happy scenes. Fun. Like that car chase scene, which I'll get to in a second, but just like, and then we have some like really kind of like deep, heavy scenes. And it's really good. But I love their dynamic. We have a guy that is not just like jaded from everything that he's done and his time being a quote unquote hero, or you know, whatever you really want to call it, his time as Hawkeye, and And then we have this and he's kind of over it, you know what I mean? And then we have this young, enthusiastic, ready to go, tell me what to do, kind of go get him attitude, right? And it's very interesting to see them work together. And you know what I was thinking during especially the car chase scene, and which was amazing. I loved all of the trick arrows. I loved the fact that they couldn't communicate really, not really. And I loved that. The whole thing was done really, really well, and I really truly loved it. I had a absolute blast watching it, with a little bit of humor, and just everything was great. But what I thought in my head is there's something so wonderful about the unspoken trust that Kate has in Clint. And it's, you know, obviously he is her hero. And, you know, as much as he might want to say, no, I'm not really, I've done bad things, it's like, I'm not sure she's going to tolerate any slander against himself, you know what I mean? But what I loved watching in that scene is how quickly she was just like, what he said or what he did, you know, she did, and she was executing it. And there's so much trust in this man that there, you know, a lot of times we get two characters together that haven't really met or whatever, and there's like a little bit of bickering back and forth or whatever. Oh man, do I love how she has faith in him. And I think I think she, is this weird to say? I think she knows that he's Ronan. I think she knows. Or she's at least getting close, you know, where she says to him, like, Ronan's somebody close to you, and that's why, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't think she's stupid. I think she knows what's up. And then that scene where she relays the messages from his little kid, little Nate. She has such beautiful kindness, and you know, she's very kind. I mean, obviously, especially to Clint, because, you know, but... And you know that meant everything to him to be able to communicate and everything like that. And I have to say, I love the representation of, you know, we're having a lot of representation for, you know, people who are deaf or hard of hearing, and we have different, I believe, I don't know for a fact, but I believe Maya was born deaf, I believe, or something happened to her at a very, very young age, that she kind of grew up with it. And we're also seeing the representation of Clint being somebody who's lost hearing over time and now has to kind of deal with it. And, you know, she made that comment of, you rely on technology too much, and, you know, he got his hearing aid smashed, which is probably the smartest thing for her to do in that fight. And then he couldn't communicate with the world. I mean, he had Kate with him, thankfully, but he couldn't really communicate with the world. And that, I love that we're seeing different representations of that. I love the dog. I have to say that, obviously. I love the scene where they were like, we should walk the dog. No, we should walk the dog. That was really funny. And I truly, truly loved this episode. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it had a great action sequence and everything like that, of course, but I loved the character focus, and I love that we're gonna probably pick apart what is actually going on with Clint and how he feels about everything that he's done as Ronan, and how he feels he probably needs to pay for that. I'm sure Maya agrees. So that's going to be really interesting as well. And what does that, you know, what does it mean if it's, you know, he's got two people right now. We have Maya, who wants Ronan dead, probably, or worse, right? And then we have Kate, who Hawkeye is her hero, and not in some sort of naive, like, he's my favorite Avenger hero type of thing. Like, in a very real sense, he saved her life, inspired her to do, like, everything that she's accomplished in her life was inspired by him. Well, maybe not everything, but a lot, you know, a lot of her accomplishments and skills, and probably also her dad. I don't want to give, you know, that completely all to credit to, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. And it must feel like he feels like he's two different people. And how does he deal with that? And I hope we unpack that. I hope we do. Let's get into it. I love it. I fucking love it. This is great. All right. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I am just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.